everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Sameko Saba is a VTuber who is currently on a health hiatus because she does have a chronic condition that makes her be on hiatus for a bit. And unfortunately, thanks to that, we had Sameko.Saba, which was someone on TikTok who you're no longer seeing anymore here, has had, at least in the past, a lot of money that they've gotten from fans who have thought that they were them. Seems like most of the ones that are pretending to be Saba nowadays have disappeared. There's just one that is kind of, looks like they're trying to revive it. Probably might be the same person. This is just my assumption because they're doing the exact same thing as the other one did, using the exact same images and videos to start things off, and maybe starting things small again in order to be able to get things back up. For the most part, things have died down though, and we also have people moving from TikTok to Instagram, as I've shown before. This is showing the same things before. The thing I'm going to show a little bit different now is, I'm not part of Instagram or anything. That's why it keeps asking me to log in. I don't have an Instagram account. But it says here, oops, more hightail starting earlier today. This was 30 weeks ago. 1 week ago, people are still saying, happy birthday. Where's Saba? Sameko. People are absolutely continuing to think that it is her. And then people are reminding, this is not Saba, this is a scammer. So yeah, they're continuing to, think that it is her again. Here's another one. And here is, people, unfortunately, because of the fact that they do miss their Oshi, they do miss the VTuber that they were very interested in. They do miss the things that the VTuber was doing. They are continuing to try to do, try to bring them back. But in this case, this person went as far as to make these Instagram reels about taking a break and things like that. Like they try to take a break. As you can tell, I was looking for the Sameko Saba thing in Instagram because I had forgotten what the freaking thing was. I do remember that it was in Instagram, but I always close things and open it back up. But here you go. More things here about the updates, about the other things going on. It is insane that they are doing this, and of course, this is one of the people that did have a Patreon that got shut down, does have a throne wish list, and they have updated the throne, as I mentioned before, about it's now, in this case, the creator is under review. So things are dying down. Things are getting removed. Luckily, the wheels of justice are moving forward. Its creator is currently under review by our team. Please check back later. Basically for impersonation of a big creator. Impersonation of anybody. It's just not good PR for places like this, which is why they are getting removed more than likely. I'm surprised that Instagram hasn't taken that opportunity. Patreon has gotten removed as well. So you guys let me know what you think. I'm just glad that the wheels of justice are slowly moving, but they're moving anyways. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Neuro-sama is someone beloved by the swarm, beloved by her fans, and yes, she is AI. And that's what's got a lot of people losing it again. We have these things here. In the era of AI slop, Vito focused on quality over quantity, and that in quotes. Of course, and the one showing there is this one here. Streamers, when they outranked by AI, sad. How can I compete with AI that could run 24/7? Meanwhile, that the AI that outranked them averaged 4 streaming days every week, 2 hours stream most of the time. Even the subathon routinely sleep, display VOD, overall have below average streaming time. The reason why this is the thing, and for people that don't know, is that Vidal does not run Neuro when he's not there. So he wants to make sure that he's active when Neuro is being run, when Neuro is active and doing her things, whether it be a collab with others or things like that, just to make sure that the filters are going and to make sure that there's a human there every single time that Vidal runs that Neuro AI. And we have people down here. Sleep stream is high quality now. Aren't there a few Neuro sleep streams that Vidal working on her code? I've been corrected. No, there's no sleep stream. Subathon or Neuro sleep as well as Vidal. Part of the meta was what abundance of sleep streams nowadays. Surprisingly healthy schedule for a streamer that ironically doesn't need to rest, though it's probably because Neuro needs to be supervised whenever she streams. Neuro needs supervision was only really a thing for the first year or two. Both of her streams are largely automated now. Vito infamously sleeping through the streams. As to why Vito doesn't have the twin stream more, there's a couple of things. He has made a point. He wants the twins to feel special and not make streams feel miserable. missable, as in like they can be missed all the time, and you not miss a thing. There's also the technical aspect of with so many moving parts, longer stream goes on, the more likely an error memory leak can happen. Neuro dream of electric sheep, the 1 sheep, 10 sheep, 11 sheep. So these are VTuber and Neuro fans coming to her defense and Vito's defense, as in she is technically a generative AI in the way that, but not in the way that most people see. Like this person saying out here, I'm going to use this person to kind of jump off of what they're saying. It says, I won't try to argue Neuro somehow more advanced LLM. She's clearly a generative AI model. That being said, she's not generative AI in the sense that they're taking art away, in the sense that it is learning as it goes along. That being said, however, she's definitely done a lot of good for real living people. Music videos are made by hired composers who write the songs and lyrics based on our preferences, while the art is done by actual artists. Aside from the commission fees, part of the profits from these videos go to these very real living people. If anything, it even generates more traction for them as artists and boosts their careers. Another thing she was able to do was to generate popularity for unpopular streamers. Sometimes at the end of a stream, Vito would raid a VTuber virtually no viewers, and some of the occasions his raid has sparked the start of their entire streaming career. Crowley is one of those. And her motto, because Crowley's gotten huge. Crowley's gotten big. She's gotten a lot of friends along the line, a lot of big friends, a lot of friends that are large in the community. Of course, she's not doing it for that reason. Crowley is a wonderful streamer. I've seen her before as well. Her model is also drawn and rigged by hired people. She is a generative AI model, but that's not why you should instantly hate her. She runs in a localized server, does not create AI-generated images. It is not used for unethical practices, to streaming 24/7. Her creator puts a massive amount of effort to upgrade her servers and build her code and permanent memory from scratch. Even with the blossoming success, Vito still uses it to help other people, not just keeping it to himself. Another important note is that people seem to forget, AI, including generative AI, is a tool. A tool cannot be good or bad. The way someone uses it can be good or bad. It just happens to be that 95% of use cases are bad. They're pushed by companies who just want money. And it's just bad in general. Vito, the creator, is a real person. He didn't create Neuro to replace him or replace anyone else. Neuro was created as an interesting, novel idea. Originally, Neuro's programming was created to play Osu. It was created to make an AI that could play Osu. Then it started playing it as Minecraft. Like, not actually having Vito there, and not having Neuro there, but having it play Minecraft just as like see if the program could learn to play it and learn to do things with it. And that's how it started. She isn't popular in spite of being AI. She's popular because she is an AI. So in this case, generative AI is being used to create something that wouldn't be possible without it. A lot of people found a community thanks to her. A lot of people found joy in their day thanks to her, and thanks to the crazy things she says and evil says and all that kind of stuff. And it's created a community. It's not just like, oh, pushing slop and things like that. It's created a community where a lot of people now feel they belong. And that is something to be applauded. And it says also Vito puts a ton of time, more than likely full-time job, to make Neuro do new things, have new opinions, options, and make things more interesting. He uses the money he makes to bring in more people to the project. And there's a huge nameless company behind Neuro. It's not a huge nameless company, just one guy. One guy with, a team of people that are doing art and composing and things like that, but one main person. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. And I'm glad that there are people that can, in the swarm, that know all these things and are letting others who may not be as well informed know about it as well. She just got hit by YouTube. She got copywritten, and we are going to go over the whole thing. I can't believe it's happened again for Ollie. And it's a little bit of a joke. It's a little bit of an in thing, but it's a little bit of a true thing. We have Ollie here. Kureiji Ollie, a member of Hololive ID. She has over 1.41 million subscribers. She's been doing a lot of things. She's had a real animatic music video recently, Kureiji For You. It was about 6 months ago that Kureiji For You also got hit by the gods in there and got copyright struck by Kureiji Ollie herself. So that was an interesting thing that ended up happening before. We have this here. YouTube copyright system fails once more. Kureiji Ollie. And it has a warning on April 1st, 2026. If you remember, that was like what I mentioned, that Kureiji For You ended up getting hit. That was 4 months ago. That was the original one. And it was hit by her. Basically, it was hit by Ollie for Ollie. So this is something that happened a long time ago. That's the original one that became a meme in the community. This is the new one. There's Ollie still got copyrighted by Kureiji Ollie. And we have here, we're going to take a look at the full one here in the full size. And then we're going to take a look at what happens
Let's
afterwards.
try this. I still can't survive slap by step. Me too. I haven't even cleared it yet. Wait! I forgot to turn on streamer mode. I have to turn it off after this. Tapi mo to sa swatu ga. You guys want to know something? Even though I have like streamer mode on, I still get demonetized.
Seriously, that I hate that.
It's so frustrating. Did you guys know that all of the original songs that I have in my channel, like all of the music videos, are also copyrighted? Like, I don't actually get money from whatever views that's on my original songs.
That does suck.
Because according to them, I stole that from Crazy
Yeah, that's
Ollie.
freaking weird, man.
I've appealed to them so many times. I told them, well, it's actually my song. It's the MV. But YouTube doesn't believe me. YouTube thinks that I'm like a fake Ollie. So they decided to like demonetize everything. The only thing that's not demonetized was actually the Discord video I did. The chocolate mint one. And the would you hit Ollie for like $1 million? Ollie stealing from Ollie.
I can't believe it.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with like Crazy For You 10 hours loop. I thought all Holo members' channels are protected because Hololive and Cover has the YouTube media partner or something. I don't know, man.
It's hard to tell.
I told my manager about it. I was like, hey, can I get help with the with my songs? Can I actually get revenue from like my own MV, please? And they're like, no. But on the bright side, Ollie, you'll still get revenue from other platforms. It's not from the MV and YouTube. Silly, Ollie, that would mean management actually has to do their work. Of course you can't ask them. Sorry.
That was a little bit of a frustration. You could tell there. Now, I will be perfectly honest here, and I'll just be perfectly honest and let you know what's going on. That surprised me. That honestly surprised me because, of course, Crazy For You and those type of things, especially if it's an original music video, they themselves have to pay for it, and they end up paying back. If they get the loan from Hololive, get paid back. So they should get the royalties from it, even though Hololive's getting from it. They should basically end up getting the money that they normally would. That makes zero sense to me. I'm going to be honest. Yes, I do give, I would want to be very honest and very fair to Hololive. That absolutely surprises me that they couldn't do a darn thing about it and that they're not going to be able to give her any money for that. I will criticize them on that. That yeah, she'll be getting it on other platforms, but she should also get it on the YouTube platform because no matter what, there should be some kind of like the split that Hololive gets for it. They should give it to her as well. They should give her her split from that split that Hololive gets. Because guess what? Hololive's going to get royalties from it anyways. Hololive, let's say it's Universal Music that did the original thing, and Crazy For You, whatever it is, they're going to get their piece of the pie too. And they should give some piece of that pie to Ollie. I don't know if they're doing it behind the scenes. I'm assuming they do. Hopefully they do. The fact that they couldn't help her in this situation is lazy. It seems lazy to me. I don't know about the intricacies of it, but it does seem lazy to me, which is why the chatter said what they said. That, yeah, it sounds crazy to actually want management to do something because, that would actually make them have to do work. In this case, it does seem like a lazy response to be like, nah, we can't help you with this. We're going to help you with something else. I'll be honest, like people call me a Hololive shill, people call me a Nijisanji shill, people call me a shill whenever it's something that they don't like. But in this case, you have to criticize the company. They can be the best company on earth. When the management does this, not good. If famous talents under a corporation can't fight this kind of stuff, what chance do smaller channels have? Can anything be done about YouTube's copyright system? Sure, it can be fixed, but it won't be. It will use time, money, and effort from YouTube. Simply don't care enough to do so. Here's the problem: Digital Millennium Copyright Act was designed to make it easy as possible for copyright holders to remove their intellectual property from sharing sites. It never really considered the needs of the host site, which much less people uploading the media. At most, the host site can recognize that the claim is fraudulent, reject it, and force the copyright holder to pursue legal action if they want to. With millions of users, YouTube particularly errs on the side of caution, and it does do that. But treats any claim as legitimate, so particularly frustrating in cases where the claims are overly fraudulent, but the law protects their privacy. So if you have money, yes, you can actually go and fight them. In this case, Ollie is already in debt for creating it to begin with. Because if you remember correctly, whenever they create any original stuff, any kind of original song, any kind of cover, that type of thing, they have to pay for it themselves or, get cover to pay for it, and then they pay cover back with their paycheck, little by little. They can decide how much or how little gets paid to them, but it gets paid back to Hololive, but that's what they have to do. Then my YouTube, the ID girls get no luck. Granted, this happened to almost all the Hololive members. So who's actually collecting revenue from her music videos is supposedly claimed by her. YouTube's pockets it all. If I remember correctly, disputed YouTube hangs onto it and collects interest on it, presumably until it's resolved, and then it goes to the rightful owner. Then the same thing happened with Anya. Only for playing Everlasting Knife on the other Anya song are fine. Anya said the tweet went super viral, but not the song, so please check out and listen to it. Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. She needs to get cover on this. She tried. It's in the video. She said in the video, she asked her manager for help. They told her to pound sand. She asked her manager for help. They said no, which is really effed up and disappointing to hear. I'm going to say that again. That sounds very lazy on their part. I will be honest and criticize where criticism is due. That is fucking lazy. Absolutely something the talent shouldn't have to bother with. Cover taking a decent chunk of their YouTube revenue as is, so the least they could do is make sure the talent's video monetization stays. And it says here, incredibly messed up situation where all our videos are demonetized. Incredibly strong will to be releasing stuff while knowing that not only will it get struck, but your manager won't help. Seems like now people know what's going on. We should do whatever we can to get the eyes on the problem. About worded inquiry if people were curious. So yeah, it is just based on what she said, which I trust her. That is very lazy for the managers to say that, and it is lazy for Cover not to basically Cover putting out directive, which I'm assuming is why the manager said no, put out directive that they can't really do much when it comes to those things, or they're not going to put a lot of energy into it. That sucks overall. Just going to be honest with you. Like I said, I will criticize where criticisms due. This is one where I am disappointed. Disappointed in Hololive, disappointed in Cover's management, that I expected better. I expected more. AnimeNYC is a huge anime convention inside of New York City. As you can tell, NYC. It is going on the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd. One of their special events that they have is Hololive at AnimeNYC, and also the first stage production EN concert that is going on in AnimeNYC with all of their different generations here. They have several meet and greets, as you can tell here, and lotteries closed for the meet and greets that are going on for Hololive and Holostars specifically. One of the big things after I've gone through all the other things that I mentioned here is, surprisingly, the current mayor, Mamdani, of New York City sent them a welcome letter. They hadn't received this one before, obviously, because if they had, you would hear about this every single year. First time I've heard about this. This is the one that they've sent. It says here, dear friends, it gives me pleasure to welcome everyone at Javits Center for the AnimeNYC. As a global hub of media and entertainment, New York is delighted to once again host this exciting convention, which brings together thousands of industry professionals and fans for a showcase of the latest arts and of anime and manga, featuring cosplay programs, exhibitions, a gaming hall, live music performances, panel discussions, and appearances by notable creators from Japan and beyond. This 4-day-long expo is a wonderful opportunity for attendees to make new connections and discover more about the trends and innovations that are shaping the world of Japanese pop culture. As the first Asian mayor of New York City, because he is from what's considered still Asian, I applaud everyone associated with this annual symposium that celebrates the rich heritage of our Japanese community, strengthens our artistic, economic, and tourism sectors, and captures the imaginations of diverse New Yorkers. On behalf of the city of New York, I offer my best wishes for an inspiring convention and an enjoyable stay for all those visiting the 5 boroughs for this dynamic event. And it goes on here, people responding. AnimeNYC says, conventions anime, my taste are weeb. We got a letter from Mamdani, can you believe? We are honored to receive this letter. And here it says, still trying to figure out why people hate Mamdani. Seems like a really good guy. It's just his politics. Some people feel he's too far left. Some people feel he's not far left enough. And, some people, it is actually because of the way he looks, the color of his skin. There are all sides that, that have issues with him. Yeah, the people on the far left think that he's not far left enough. People in the middle think he's too far left. People on the right feel that he's just freaking a communist or something. It's insane, depending on who you think. The GOAT Mayor Mamdani recognizes he needs to come next year. Hop on Aoshi, big man, my GOAT. What is Mayor Mamdani's plan to get me to see Kagurabachi preview? Actually was not familiar with your game, Mr. Mamdani. Lots of people are just very happy that any New York mayor, especially the one that's going on right now, did something for them this way. It's awesome to see. I'm really glad that they were able to do this. I'm really glad that they were able to have something like this happen. And it's a good thing for New York. Hololive device ReGLOSS is the first gen of VTubers inside of the Hololive device generation block, whatever you want to call it, branch, actually is a correct word. And they are having their official program information for the summer major announcement. Junior or senior gives a candid review of ReGLOSS, plus more major announcements are planned. It is planned to be streamed on the 21st, Friday at 7 p.m. And I think we might be able to get it by now because I believe it's 7 p.m. Japanese Standard Time, which should have passed by now. And yes, we are able to get that, and we are able to see it thanks to the powers of the internet. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what they got here. If this thing will actually start playing for me.
このような場を設けさせていただきました。私から説明をさせていただいた後、皆様からのご質問に お答えしたいと思います。
That pasha 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 is the shutter click. The Japanese have that where they actually verbalize the sounds. I don't know if it's called onomatopoeias or something like that. They have those. I think it's called onomatopoeias. My bad if they're not. That's what they're called when they make those noises. I believe something like that.
何も撮影撮れました？あ、こっちを向いてください。キスお願いします。余計お話あ、すいません。
ましたよね。いやですね、あの感動をまた浴びられると思うと本当に嬉しいですよね。風代もとっても嬉しいです。リグロスの皆さんのファーストライブということで、現地で参加した皆さんはもちろん。
So they're celebrating their first live that they're going to be having, at least here. Flashpoint. That's what it is. We've had Flow Glow have their lives and things like that. This is amazing. I'm very glad that they're having this. This is that big announcement that they wanted to put out there. And this is the one that they're having here. I believe it is the... I might be the Blu-ray moving of this. Let's just take a look down here. The people responding to this. We have... the whole situation here, people just responding. It's all in Japanese, of course, but it seems to be something related to Flashpoint. Looking forward to all the major announcements and everything. So, and a lot of people are just very excited about it. Let's continue on here because they do have. Let's continue here. Yeah, it looks like this is the. Talking about Flashpoint that they had there, their big live that they had for ReGLOSS, and just going over everything that they had done there. And this is the merch when it comes to that. And, they just went through the whole production that they were doing, everything that they were able to create. The fact that, yes, they were able to do their first solo live. They're talking about the full experience of the solo live. So this appears to be coming after the fact of that solo live coming out and them doing everything with, you having Suisei and others talking to them and being there, giving congratulations and all that wonderful stuff there. Glad to be able to show this to you guys. Glad that ReGLOSS got their first live. Love to see it. We have a quick update in regards to Sakura Miko. She is a VTuber as a part of Hololive Gen 0, along with Tokinosora, Robokosan, Hoshimachi Suisei, and Azuki. We're talking about them today because they have this going on. Their second live Blooming Parade is going to be happening on the 29th of October, close to Halloween. And of course, Halloween is celebrated in the U.S. primarily. I don't think they celebrate it in Japan, so it would be, maybe they do because a lot of things happen, that move over from the U.S., etc. But this is celebrating that with things that you can get, even if you aren't going to be showing up to the Blooming Parade, which is going to be her solo live, her second solo live. The solo lives, for people who don't know, people who are new to the whole thing, they are actual live concerts done in a venue. That's what's called a solo live usually. And this is their second one that they're doing, Blooming Parade. And they're just, showing off the fact that you can get different merch here. The face towel, the light stick, the t-shirts, the rubber wristband. And you can get the full set for $80. Maximum 10 pieces per person. So they are trying to set it so that other people can get it, so lots of people can get it. It's great to see that she has more merch out. It's always great to see these things here. Designs for the advanced shipping merch and ended up wanting all of them, so I already placed my order. Can't wait for October. So a lot of people are actually happy about the whole thing here. Got saved perfectly. So taking a look at what they can get on the second, people are congratulating her on the second live. Very great to see this for Miko. Star Productions has recently done a collab with Hololive, and they continue doing collabs with Hololive and other creators. But primarily today we're talking about their Hololive 1. And they are a signature plushie creator that has things that can be seated and laid down perfectly naturally. And we have this update for AnimeNYC that they're doing here. Stop by booth 2031 to participate in the Hololive Meet Stamp Rally. Check out upcoming releases and take home a balloon or a pliffin buddy to an adventure around the city with. And who are we seeing this weekend? These are the ones that they're thinking of taking. Very cute mascot avatar there. We have some Braura, Crony, and Bay for Promise. No, 2 for Promise and 1, of course, of Justice. We have the laid down and seated Fuamoko girls from Moko Twins, Fuawa and Mokoko Abasgard, as well as Hakos Bales, Peroncini is actually the pepper, my bad, Peroncino, and we have the things that I had mentioned before in another video of you can get the both the Bay or the Chatini balloons if you show that you are fans of them and subscribe to them and that kind of thing. And the Plifflin Gacha is also going on. Another thing that I had covered before. We're going to take a look at the current showing here. These are not cheap, as you can tell here. They are not cheap, but that is because they are made basically a little bit more, specific. And they are, the one that is cheaper is the balloon, as well as the Peroncino beanbag chair from $89.99 USD. And these other ones, they are large, so they aren't small. Here's the thing. They're 70 centimeters in height. 70 centimeters. Seated, 53 centimeters. These are not small little plushes. That's the big thing. Look how big they are. They're freaking huge. That's like 12 inches, I think. Yes, 12 inches. I think something like that. For the people over here. These are big. These aren't small in any way, shape, or form. These are also, they have the pondering they can get for them. So these are not small creations. You can see them there on top of them. These aren't small creations. That's why they're $180 US. So that's a lot, but still, it's great that they have this type of stuff going on here, of course. And gonna let you know if they have anything else in the future. Dude, that's Asphyxiation Olympics. She's her own type of gooner, absolutely.
I'll pretend to choke lightly choke myself.
Oh God, lightly.
What? See, chat. Now I hope you believe me when I say that I don't goon. I literally mentally role play, and I'll literally pretend to choke myself. Go.
Attack Dragon donated $2. Is this you confessing to becoming a LootTuber?
How is it being? No, if anything, I'm a sad virgin. No, if anything, that just makes...
See, LootTuber and sad virgin are not mutually exclusive. They're not mutually exclusive. You can be a sad virgin and a LootTuber, just make tons of money with it. You can do that. But I did not expect, as I'm coughing up a storm, did not expect her to admit to choking herself while gooning. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.